Hey, how's it going? If you don't know me already, my name's Olivia and I'm a third-year nursing student. Today, I am going to be sharing with you the items that I had in my dorm room in first year that I needed, so this is my dorm room essential video. For all you first years out there, I hope you have an amazing year. Congratulations for getting into school, and yeah, let's get going. So I'm just gonna start with the way that my room kind of was set up. It might not make sense, but I'm also gonna add like some photos of my room as I'm talking so it makes sense. So first I'm gonna start with my bed. So for bedding, I had a twin size bed. I recommend getting a mattress protector, so it's kind of like this, I don't know, it's like a big plastic bag basically for your mattress. I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond, and basically if there's anything gross on your bed, I can't get to you. It's like something to keep you clean, I guess. I also had a mattress pad on top of my bed, so mine was kind of expensive. I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond as well, but the bed by itself is actually really uncomfortable, like just the regular kind of cot-ish bed that they have for you. So it's not really an actual mattress. So I had a like mattress pad, so I think it was like $150 or $200, and it was memory foam and it was so comfortable, and you just put it straight on top of your bed and it just gives you like a really good cushiony layer on your bed, and there's like, you know, soft, firm. It's just better. And you know, a lot of my friends had really like bad beds and stuff, so they ended up going out and getting mattress pads later on, but from day one I had it and I loved it. So I 100% recommend looking into getting a mattress pad, because those beds are not really comfortable usually. As for bedding, I got just like 2 normal pairs of sheets for my bed, so that I could change them in and out when I was doing laundry and stuff. So normal sheets. I had a comforter, like a duvet comforter, but obviously you can have whatever blanket you want. I had some like 2 pillows and a bunch of throw pillows just to make my room look nicer, so that doesn't really matter. I have a photo of my bed from the first day of school that I will insert, and there's like textbooks on it and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much it for my bed. So a mattress protector and a mattress pad are super important. I would totally recommend getting them if you can. Yeah. One thing I would recommend that you will see in that photo is I have a big tapestry, and in order to hang that I had to use like command hooks. So the command hooks are like these, if you don't know what they are, they're like adhesive hooks. They're kind of expensive, I guess, but you can't really puncture things, like you can't use tacks or nails in your wall of your room because you'll get charged, or like your deposit will be taken away or something like that, depending on where you go to school. And so these are like really strong, and they were able to hang up my tapestry for the entire year. So 3M hooks are a must, especially if you want to hang other things like maybe picture frames, or I know some people hung mirrors if their room didn't already have a mirror. So yeah. I also would recommend, if you are allowed sticky tack. At my school they said no, technically, but I did use like a white sticky tack that was like easy to remove, and I did remove it all at the end of the year and had no problems removing it. I had a ton of photos that I hung up throughout the year. I take a ton of photos, so I printed a whole bunch off at Walmart and I stuck them on my wall with like a sticky tack at the top and a sticky tack at the bottom. And it just made my room so much more homely. I know a lot of people didn't like decorate their dorm rooms and stuff, and as soon as they came into my room they're like, whoa, because mine had so much going on with all my photos and my tapestry and stuff. But it made it so much nicer for me, you know. I had a ton of photos of like my friends, my dogs, places I've been, like, I don't know, I just really liked it. So I would definitely recommend like customizing your room to however is comfortable to you, because realistically, like, you are living there longer than you are living at home for the year. So you want it to be homely, like you want to come back to your room after your day of classes or whatever you're doing and be like, yep, this is my room, this is my home, right? So sticky tack and photos, very easy. I printed all my photos off at Walmart. I think it cost me, I think I had just over 100 photos in my room, and it cost me about $20. So really not that bad, and I actually loved having the photos, and I still have those photos. They're just hung up in my student housing now. So yeah, that's it mostly for the bed area. At some point in the semester, I also put up some fairy lights at that, like, over my bed, but I didn't really use them that much. Again, it's just about customization. So if I go to the next corner of my room, I had a mini fridge. Now some dorms allow them, some dorms don't allow them, and some dorms come with mini fridges. So definitely recommend looking at your university or college and seeing if it comes with a mini fridge, or maybe it's different and you have a full like communal fridge, something like that. The reason I loved my mini fridge is because, one, I could keep drinks cool. Two, I didn't have access to like any kitchen besides like a microwave that was communal. So I could like go to the cafeteria and like get 2 meals and bring it back to my room and then not have to leave my room again. Or like if I didn't finish a meal, I could put it in my fridge. I also went to the grocery store sometimes and I'd get fresh fruit and vegetables, because I find that like the cafeteria really lacks on that, and those are really important for you. So I really enjoyed having a mini fridge in my room. It was useful for that year. For second year when I was off residence, it really didn't really matter. I still have it in my room there, like in my student housing, but yeah, I don't really use it that much anymore. Besides to keep like water bottles in my room cold, because we have a fridge. So I would definitely look into that. I also had a Keurig in my room, and it depends, I guess, on you still. If you like coffee or whatever, I really like tea, and I used it kind of as a kettle. I also used the hot water to make ramen noodles before. It worked. I swear it worked. It was great. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I mean, it probably would have been better if I was. It's kind of a waste of money, I guess, for me, because I really just used it to boil water to like make tea and stuff, which I could have done with like a normal kettle that's like $15, and I got like the little tiny Keurig that's like a 1 fill thing. But hey, if you want it, get it, like, may as well. As for appliances, I would also recommend taking a look at what's allowed. Some places allow you to have microwaves in your room and things like that, and if so, definitely do that, because communal microwaves can be gross. Mine did not, so obviously I didn't get one. I did have a printer in my room, and for first year I did use it quite a bit, but there are like a lot of places on campus that you can print out things for like school or everything, and it's pretty low cost. Honestly, it's probably cheaper than buying ink yourself. So printer is definitely not a must, but it can be more convenient to you if you want to print something out like right away. And in second year is more convenient for me, especially because since I'm in nursing, I'm not like at school every single day, because I also have clinical days. And so say I needed something printed out and I didn't have a printer, now I would have to drive all the way to school or take the bus all the way to school to print something else and then print something out and then come back. So it's kind of a waste of my time. So the printer has been used more in second year than first year. So I would, think about it. It's definitely not a must, but if you'd like one, go ahead, get it. Now I had my desk. Most schools will provide you with a chair, and it literally is the same chair no matter where you go, and it's so weird. It's like a normal chair, but it rocks back, and like for the first little bit you feel like you're gonna fall back on your back and your head, but you don't. They're really weird chairs. They recommend you not bringing a chair from home, because if you lose the other chair for whatever reason, you'll be charged your deposit, or your deposit will be waived, or however it works, I don't know. I did just fine with that chair. I really liked that chair. So yeah. I also had a desk lamp that is currently lighting me right now, and I totally recommend getting a desk lamp. It's just easier lighting for you, especially if you're working late at night and you don't want all of the lights in your room on, because usually all of them will turn on and it's just a waste of power and the lights aren't as nice. So yeah, desk lamp, I really liked working with that. I had an essential oil diffuser that I used mostly as a light source because it like changed colors and like you know, had the cool smoke coming out of it, and it was just kind of for ambiance. I also had a salt lamp, again, just for like color and stuff. And then obviously I had all of the rest of my like school supplies. So like high school, I would say the supplies are very similar, unless I guess you're in a specific program that needs specific supplies. But because most of the work is online and on your computers, I honestly didn't go through like a pack of paper or anything. So I definitely would recommend, of course, getting like paper, pens, good pencils for like exams and stuff, especially Sharpies. You never know when you'd need one. To make like really nice notes, I have like the felt tipped markers, or like the gel markers, I guess, that are like multicolored for my headings of my notes, but I guess that's my preference. So honestly, I'd recommend like getting the same supplies you had for high school for like note making and stuff, but just be aware that you probably won't use it nearly as much because everything is mostly online. People mostly type their notes. Most of mine are typed, except for like super hard courses. I write them out so that I remember them better. Some things in the office, like in that kind of section that you might forget to buy that you probably will need, is a stapler, a hole punch, and a ruler if you don't have a ruler already. Those are like the stapler and the hole punch I found really useful, but I didn't buy it originally and I wish I had. I also had a lap desk, so I'll insert a photo of it because I don't have it with me, like at home, because I'm at home, not in my residence right now, or my student housing right now. And you can like use it on your lap when you're like typing things and writing things if you're sitting on your bed or whatever. I did love my lap desk at first, but then I just found it easier to like type on my computer, or if I had to actually physically write something, I'd just go to my desk. So definitely not necessity, but a lot of people said that it was really good. So I was like, oh yeah, like I need one of those. Didn't need one. One thing I would recommend though is there are these like pillows. I'll insert a photo again. They kind of like armrests on the side, and they help you kind of sit up, and they're really comfortable, and I totally recommend them for your bed, for if you're one of those people that like to write their notes on their bed or like do stuff on their computer on their bed. Because if you're like me and you are all slouching like I am right now, you know, you can kind of lean back more into the pillow and it'll straighten your back, and it's a lot more comfortable than just sitting with nothing. So I totally recommend getting one of those. Again, it's kind of for your bed, kind of for your office. I would recommend getting like an extra phone charger and an extra computer charger, and just put it away for emergency, because you never know when those might break or go missing, and you know, you might leave a charger somewhere like at school and there's no way you're gonna find that again. So you'll just have an extra before your computer dies. I got you. For your textbook, so this is more of a preparing for university, I guess, I recommend waiting until you actually get like your syllabus and seeing how much you're actually going to use the textbook, because there are some courses that they'll ask you to buy a textbook and it says like $90, and you'll use it like twice or for like 2 chapters of readings, and it's kind of pointless at that point, like in my opinion. So I definitely would wait and look at how many readings you're gonna do. Yeah. So the way my room was set up is we had like 2 bookshelves. So I used one for like academic stuff and my shoes. I have a lot of shoes. So I put all my textbooks, like I put some food on it as well, like, you know, boxed food, like granola bars and stuff that I could bring with me, cereal, that kind of thing. I had some dishes because I wanted to warm stuff up in that communal microwave. Something I bought later on was a dish rack, like, you know, those drying racks that you put beside your sink. I used one of those like later on, just to hold my dishes up so they weren't everywhere. Honestly loved it, really useful. As for toiletries, honestly just bring exactly, like, I like new things, so that I had like one of each, like at home and at school. Literally all the toiletries you normally have, shampoo, conditioner, razors, toothbrush, toothpaste. I'd recommend getting one. I'd recommend getting one for home and one for school, or just leave your other stuff at home. just so it's easier when you come back home and you don't have to remember bringing all of your toiletries home. For my closet, I did bring literally every single closet item that I owned. I didn't have a lot of clothes back then. I have a lot more now, fun fact. I'm sure, well, you probably are able to look up like what your residence is going to look like and what your room is going to look like, so you can kind of plan what clothes you want to bring. Some people I know that have more clothes like kind of swapped it, so like, you know, in the fall it's much warmer, at least I'm in Canada, right? Just keep that in mind. It's much warmer, so they had like their warm clothes, shorts, and then they went home for like reading week, which is like mid-October, and they would like bring all their like warm clothes home and swap it for like their sweaters and, you know, everything for the winter. So that's definitely a doable thing. I'd also look into seeing if you have a mirror in your room. If you want to see your outfit and see how good you look, I would definitely recommend getting a mirror in your room if you didn't have one, because how my bathrooms, we had like co-ed, like communal bathrooms. I wasn't gonna go all the way to the bathroom to check out my outfit, like realistically, when other people might be in there, like, no. So I would just, you know, check to see if you have a mirror, check to see what's going on in there. If you have a kitchen or something, you would have to bring more than just like dishes. You would have to bring pots and pans, you know, things like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much exactly what I had in my dorm room. If I come up or think of anything else in the next couple days before I upload this video, I'll let you know, or I'll drop it down in the comments. For you that have already been to university or that are already preparing, drop down in the comments what you think you would need or things that I might have left out in this video. I think I covered it pretty well. First aid kit, band-aids and stuff, and an umbrella. Very important. Don't forget those. If you liked this video, please give me a like. Please comment down below anything, or comment down below if you have any questions about dorm life, because I'm more than willing to answer it. I was in a dorm room for a full year, 2 years ago now, which is crazy to think about. But I loved it, and I'm sure you're gonna love it too, no matter where you are. So, again, please like and comment, and please subscribe. I think I'm currently at 40 subscribers as of this video, and it is the beginning of August. Although I took a month off, my goal is still to get to 50 before the beginning of September, so I would really appreciate your subscribe. It means the world to me. So I hope that helped you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!